informative enough that would help you with your future, like planning for the MBA and everything. So let me just share my screen first. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, the topic that is what I would be talking on is what needs to be considered when choosing an MBA program, right? An online MBA program. So let us just begin. So why online MBA? So specifically, this is something that needs to be considered for working professionals who have around 2 to 3 years of work experience. So for them, leaving a job and then pursuing any program is difficult because that means 2 years of gap in their work profile as well. So, what is the best option that they can continue with their work as well as continue with a program with from a particular college that will offer them a credible course, credible degree, which will help them with their future growth. So, why online MBA? First of all, it offers the flexibility that will help the students to continue their job full time as well as continue their program at their own convenience. They don't have to leave either to pursue the other option. Accessibility, it is available from anywhere in the country as well as anywhere around the world as well. There are a lot of colleges nowadays, especially post COVID, that have come up and they are giving good online programs, online MBA programs that help students and working professionals with their future goals. Self discipline and time management, it teaches a student time management as well because you need to manage your work, you need to manage your academics as well. And it is very important. That is how you'll be able to achieve that career goals. Career advancement. As everybody knows, like pursuing an MBA is specifically done for the career advancement to reach that managerial level or a higher level in any organization. So when you're not leaving your job, when you're continuing with your work for those 2 years, as well as pursuing the MBA degree simultaneously, it helps a lot with career advancement. There is a lot of specialization options that is also given. That is like a lot of new age specializations like data science, digital marketing, as well as finance, marketing, human resource. A lot of options nowadays have come up that help students in their own field. Cost efficiency, so any offline program if you choose, first of all, like the fees for that would be around 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, and even the lowest that is there would be around 10, 15 lakhs. But an online program is very cost effective. It will cost you around, any good university will also like cost you around 2, 2.5 lakhs. Then networking options. Because it's an online program, like a lot of students from various backgrounds are able to join. So that is why you get a lot of options, like from various backgrounds, people join. You can connect to them like global level as well as on a national background also. So it helps post the program also because there's an alumni network form. And what are the factors that needs to be considered while planning online MBA? First of all, it is accreditation. Now, accreditation is very important because if any college is not accredited enough or there is no such, accreditations given by the government to the university, then the any degree that the college gives will not be useful for the student. So accreditations that needs to be considered are UGC, NIRF, AICT, NAC, and WIS. The first four specifically, that is UGC, NIRF, AICT, and NAC. It helps understand the ranking and the framework that is there. It helps understand where the government thinks that, the facilities that the colleges are giving, that could be the faculty student ratio or the alumni part or even the placement opportunity that the college gives. So all of this is considered and the ranking is given to these universities. Only if the ranking is good enough, only if the approval is good enough, should you be considering the program. Then there is WES. WES would be for an international level, wherein post MBA, if you want to shift abroad, then any program that you pursue should be certified under WES. Otherwise, it is of no use if you are, completing the program. The degree will not be considered abroad. Is there any questions up till now, or should I move ahead?
I think we can move ahead because there aren't any questions as of now.
Okay, okay. Right. So the next point that is there would be the curriculum and specializations. Now, suppose I'm a marketing executive, right? So if for the first of all you need to understand, like MBA as such would be of 2 years. First year would be a common course, like common for all the specializations, and the second year would be pertaining to whichever field or sector the student has chosen. So specialization is very important in that manner. Like if I'm into marketing, I have to choose something that goes with my field. And only then will the student or the working professional will be able to justify the degree and utilize the degree for their further growth. Then networking opportunities. This is solely like alumni. If there is a sufficient alumni network, good enough alumni network, then only in future, once the program is completed, like MBA will only give knowledge, but what about post MBA? So any college you choose to get into, the networking, the alumni aspect is also very important. Who is passing out of the program is also very important, their backgrounds, because that is how you will like utilize the network for your own growth. Then there is reputation and alumni network, which I discussed. Faculty and support. So the faculty, who are the faculty? What are they like? What is their qualification? If they are PhD holders, or what is their experience? Because faculties that are there into online MBA are of two types. One would be someone who is getting into the like to teach the program from the like to teach the program from the like market, and second would be the academic ones. So who the level of experience that they have as well as the qualifications that they have, if it is good enough, only then they'll be able to deliver. So that is also very important. Then personal commitment and time management. So how much time would you be able to give to the program? Even that is very important, because just paying for the course and then getting the degree will not help. You need to appear for the exams on time. You need to give sufficient time that you're able to study also along with your work. So only if you're able to balance both the things, you should go for the course. Then career services. That would include the uh, job part, like how the university will help with the placement opportunities and everything. Do they provide placement, and what are the post MBA options that the university gives related to this is also important. Then technology and resources, like how are the lectures taught, like if it's online or live lectures, it is just recorded. Will there be books? Like some colleges provide books, some colleges it is only live and recorded sessions, so that is also important. Secondly, cost and financial aid, like what would be the expense that the student will have to incur. Also, what are the options that, pertaining to finances, that is loan, discounts, that the university will offer. So all of this is very important to consider before getting into the course, before choosing any particular college for MBA. Right. So why should you choose MBA? The key considerations that are there, that is personal interest and skills. It helps with that. Career goals, industry trends, internships and experiential learning, program offerings, employability and demand, curriculum and course content. So the specializations and all needs to be pertaining to this. Then the faculty expertise, whoever is teaching, are they expert enough or not? The global opportunities that the college would offer, flexibility and customization, the long-term relevance of the course and the program. Because if the college is not accredited enough, then the degree after 3 4 years, maybe the university will say the degree is not valid. Then it is of no use for the student. Then the networking opportunities, the alumni aspect that is there for the student. So all of this should be considered at the time of choosing college, at the time of choosing the specializations and everything. Is there any doubt up till now?
No, I think we can move forward.
Okay. So whenever we go for an online MBA program, so the financials that the university helps the students with. Right. So there are some colleges like there's Manipal University, there is Dr. D.Y. Patil that offers a certain discount if at all a student has scored above 80%, or if a student belongs to a particular caste category. So that is how they help the students with the finances. Grants are given. Then there is educational loans. University is tied up with the loan partners, wherein all the process is done directly from the loan partner, and the student can do everything from their home itself. They don't have to run around and everything. So it is very convenient for the student, and the loan options will also be like 24-month loan and with easy EMI or no cost EMI. So it is very easy for the student to pay it off as well. Then employer sponsorship or reimbursement. So there are a lot of companies also that promote higher education. So what they do is, if at all a degree or any college is okay enough for them, they ask the student to complete the course, and then the whole 2 year program fees is reimbursed by the company to the student. So that is how they get benefit. Then there is flexible payment options. Student can pay the fees through semester, through annual, full. Then there is card payments also. So whatever the student, however the student wishes to go ahead with the program fees, they can do. Then there is corporate tie-ups and discounts. So if at all a particular corporate like wants all their employees to enroll for the program, then the university also offers discounts over and above the regular ones. So even through that, student can take a benefit. So all of these options are given by mostly all the colleges that offer online MBA. So it is very beneficial for the working employee, as well as somebody who is not that financially stable but wants to pursue a program for their higher growth. So all of these help them in that way. So this was the presentation.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so to the participants who are here on Zoom as well as YouTube, if you have any questions, you can just post in the Q&A box here or in the chat window in on YouTube. Meanwhile, I will just quickly launch a poll, a feedback poll for the participants who are currently attending. You can just, let us know if you found the session helpful. Do you think you will be recommending it to your friends? Also, if you want to find this webinar later on, you want to find the recording again, you want to watch it again, I'm just posting in the link in the, I'm sorry, think- oh, I'm just sharing the link here in the chat window. You can just pick up the link and you can watch the webinar whenever you want later on, you want to refer back to it. So thank you so much. There are some entries in the feedback poll. I will just quickly end the poll now. Okay. Thank you so much, Preeti, for taking out the time and coming on board and sharing your insights. I'm pretty sure that it was helpful for the people who attended. Um, is okay. We have one question. Is pursuing an online MBA be job relevant as well, given the current market conditions?
Definitely, it would be relevant because what happens is, yeah, I'll explain the difference first. When you pursue an offline MBA program, especially as a working professional, you would be leaving your job. And if you want to enter a good enough university, you need to give a sufficient amount of time to like study for the entrance exam as well. So that would take around 6 months or so. Then you clear the entrance exam, get into a good enough college, take a loan because the fees itself would be very high. So considering all that, and if you're not getting into a good college, then it is of no point. So the best alternative to this would be getting into an online college with the right accreditations, with the right rankings. So that would help with the career goals, with whatever, and secondly, choosing again a program in that also, like if at all you're a particular, it should be basis the designation as well, like where you see yourself in future. The college should be good enough for that particular specialization. So considering all that, definitely an online program will also help.
Okay. Thank you for that answer. So that brings us to the end of the webinar. Thank you so much once again, Preeti.